Hello everyone, I am Charlie Matthews and welcome back to another video. Now this video is kind of like a breakdown video for the new teaser trailer that TinyBuild recently gave us about the new Hello Neighbour game. Yes, that's right. TinyBuild are back at it again, and Dynamic Pixels, by the way. And yeah, they are back at it again, making another Hello Neighbour game. What is this Hello Neighbour game? Well, it is called Hello Guest. And what is it about? Well, in Hello Guest, you play as a security guard looking after the recently abandoned Golden Apple theme park. But as you are looking after this theme park, you meet an unexpected guest that tries to capture or even kill you. You have to avoid this unexpected guest while completing puzzles to find out the mysterious secrets of the neighbour's recently abandoned amusement park. But how do you avoid this unexpected guest? Well, from what we know at the moment, how you have to avoid him, you have to have a flashlight, and this flashlight will run out, which means you will have to go to a supermarket of some kind after you die or something to get more batteries to fill up that flashlight. But yeah, you will need those because what you have to do with your flashlight is the guest will usually run behind you to capture you. So what you have to do is you have to turn around every few seconds and flash your flashlight at the guest so he runs away. And yeah, it does actually seem pretty hard and quite repetitive, but it is all subject to change. Let's admit it, though it probably won't because it did take them a lot of time to get that mechanic to work. But yeah, that is how you have to avoid the guest. But anyways, enough of that jibber jabber. I'm pretty sure you guys know enough about the game now, but if you do want to know more information, I recommend checking out helloguestgame.com. But yeah, anyways, enough of that jibber jabber. Now, let's get on to the teaser trailer. Now, if you didn't know, at the start of the video, I actually put the trailer there in normal motion. But what we are going to do now is that I'm going to put the trailer in slow motion, no audio, because the audio isn't really that important. And I just wanna see what you guys think. So I want you guys to watch the trailer now in slow motion, which I'm going to put on now. And I want you guys to go in the comments and tell me any important things that you see. And after it's gone in slow motion, make sure you guys put the stuff that you think is quite interesting in the comments, so just in case I missed anything. What I'm going to do after, I'm going to do a little breakdown and tell you what I saw that I think is quite interesting to the story and stuff like that, and my theories for certain mechanics that might actually appear in the full game or Alpha 2 or stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, let's go. Okay, guys, so that was what you just saw there, the Hello Guest reveal teaser in slow motion. So yeah, now this is my breakdown of all the interesting stuff that I saw. Like I said, put the interesting stuff, all of your theories in the comments. I would really, really like to read them. I might not get to all of them. I might reply on some of them, but yeah, you get what I mean. So, the trailer starts off with us seeming to be playing as the woman that we have seen in some of the HG teasers. It hasn't really been confirmed yet, but there seems to be two players. One of them being, a lot of people call him Ike. Ike was from the fourth Hello Neighbour book, Bad Blood. He was like a security guard, and this other unknown woman that people are thinking is Lisa Peterson, one of the neighbor's sisters, or Casey Clark, which we don't have that much, information on yet, and I don't think she's that much to do with the main story, but yeah, it hasn't really been confirmed yet, but we seem to be playing as her in this trailer. So yeah, we might be playing as two of them, maybe swapping between, more on that later. But yeah, so yeah, it starts off with us looking at this machine. It has multiple plugs. Now, we have seen this machine previously in the Alpha 1 teaser that we saw at the end of the Hello Neighbor cartoon pilot. And yeah, it is the same machine. It seems to have some new textures because like they've improved a bit, but that's nothing to do with the story or what we're really doing here. But yeah, there seems to be 4, maybe like 5 plugs, and what she does is she plugs all of these plugs in. So yeah, it seems like we are going to have to go around the park and collect a lot of things to access these actual machines and place them down and put plugs in them to power them on. So yeah, and she also like powers on a TV, and yeah, the TV kind of like turns on. So yeah, after she powers on the machine, it seems that we are now in the guest's view, and the guest is like running towards her because in Hello Guest, Alex said on the Discord server that the guest will always know where you are, and this is where the mechanic comes in, where you have to keep looking around because he is very, very sneaky and very, very fast. So yeah, you will need a flashlight a lot or some sort of weapon to protect yourself from the guest. But yeah, so we are like in the guest's path, the guest's view, and what you can see is some interesting stuff. Most of it is trees because this game mainly takes place in an abandoned amusement park in the forest. But yeah, and I think the most interesting thing that I saw was this fire over there. There's like this, I think there's like this fire going on, and you can see a few people. Now in Hello Guest, there are these people in Hello Guest called vandals, and the vandals tried to destroy the park and steal stuff from the park. So my guess is these are just some vandals doing their normal vandal stuff, where they destroy the Golden Apple Park. And yeah, after the tragedy that happened, again, just read the Hello Neighbour books, you will find out all about it. But yeah, so it seems like there's just some vandals starting a fire over there, and they don't seem to be that bothered by the guest, or they just don't notice him. Because in the prototype, or the pre-alpha as Alex likes to call it, in the Discord server, he said that, no, he didn't say, in it, the vandals aren't really bothered by the guest, but when you shine your flashlight at the vandals, they climb away because they're scared that they'll like get fined or something, or get arrested for breaking and trespassing on the park grounds. But yeah, so it seems like there's like fire over there, and as you can see, he's running towards the building that the girl seems to be in, trying to do the puzzle. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, so just more like guest preview kind of like stuff, guest path. He is like going to the building and stuff, coming to get her while she is doing the puzzle. And yeah, that is actually the same door that you do see at the start. So yeah, this does seem to be the same building. So yeah, and then we are back in the girl's view where she goes to get what's it called? I think they're like called gas pipes or something, fuel containers. I'm sorry, I'm rusty from quarantine. But yeah, and I literally just noticed this very creepy mask that can be found on the floor. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to guess that's just a decoration or one of the Vandals masks, because there was a new screenshot for the Vandals on helloguestgame.com. I recommend you go check it out for yourself. You can see that the Vandals are like wearing these kind of like masks. And yeah, this must be like one of them. Maybe like the vandal dropped when running away from the player or something. I don't think they seem that important. I think they're just like a decoration. But yeah, about those gas containers, the gas containers are actually very important. From what I know from the pre-alpha, from what I've seen, I haven't actually played it, but from what I know, from what practically everyone knows, for HelloGuest, you need a lot of gas containers to power a lot of things in HelloGuest. So yeah, they are going to be a key element in trying to do puzzles. But yeah, so she's just looking at the ground and there's that weird mask, and then she picks up the gas container, and that's all we see for that image. So after that, now this one is quite interesting. I have a little theory for this, but yeah. So after that, she picks up the gas container. We are back in the guest's view. Now, this is where it gets kind of interesting. So while he's running, you can see like this barbed wire, this tower blocking this other place off. Now, if you go onto helloguestgame.com, you will recognize this tower right here. Now, what is here? This is the theme park that we play as the man security guard in. So I have a little theory for this. Since there are barricades blocking these places, I think that we will probably start off as the security guard in the theme park, and then after we've maybe finished the theme park as him, we will switch to the woman's character and see what she is doing, or maybe we will switch from time to time. So this is what I mean. So Ike can be in that theme park doing that stuff there and protecting the theme park, and the woman can be in the other place, the more abandoned forest place where I think vandals still destroy from what I did earlier. And then we will go to the woman's view where we will see what she is doing. So I guess then the game, if this follows into the full game, the game will be telling two different stories, and then maybe near the end they will both meet up to finally stop the guest and just stop the guest from doing all of this weird stuff. And yeah, so I think that would be actually really cool, because we have seen this in some theme park teasers on helloguestgame.com. Again, I recommend checking them out for yourself. So yeah, I think it would be really cool. A bit like We Happy Few, like in the different acts. So yeah, it like randomly swaps between other people's stories. I just think that'd be really cool. And that might mean also that the full game's going to be quite long as well. But yeah, so I think that would be really cool. So this is just a theory. Maybe they will swap between characters' perspectives. Now, so after the guest's view again, we are back in the woman's view. Now, now I'm closing up on the TV here because this is when they actually show it in the teaser trailer, which I talked about earlier. If you didn't know. But yeah, this is the TV, and it has one green light and an item showing on it. Now, this item she actually put in, I don't think I pointed this out earlier in the trailer, near the start, she actually put that fire extinguisher in there, and that is one green light. Now, I have a theory about this actual machine. Now, later in the trailer, she actually picks up, the fire extinguisher that she picked up. She puts that fire extinguisher in the machine as well, and then two green lights show up. So what I think this machine will be used for is that it will combine certain items that you pick up to make bigger items that you might need to solve some puzzles or defend yourself from the guest. There's more proof to this near the end of the trailer, but yeah, this is my theory about the machine. This machine will probably be very useful throughout, where you have to combine items to unlock different stuff and complete different puzzles to continue through the game. So after she's put all of the items that she needed to put in, she puts the lever down with the lights now both green again, adding to my theory, and also like the both two items there. I think like there is going to be something to do with like a combination to make these different items. But yeah, and then she turns around to see the guest bashing on the door, trying to get through. Now, I think this kind of like, this tells us that the game will give you some time to flash the flashlight at him so he can go away. So, the guest keeps bashing on the door, attempting to get in, and then the woman turns around to see that the machine now has two red lights and all of the items are gone. Which means that is probably, this again practically kind of proves my theory. This does mean that it is now stopped working and the combination has been done. Because then she turns around to see that that the fire extinguisher has now been upgraded, and this practically literally proves it. And has now combined the two items together to make this sort of fire extinguisher gas thing, which can like create fire, and it's quite crazy at the end. I'll show you now. You guys probably already guessed it, but yeah. So after that, the guest proceeds to bash on the door and finally succeeds. Now, this is pretty creepy. So yeah, he like keeps pushing it, bashing on it, and then it finally opens. Now, there's not really much to see in the background except for just like a blue light, and I think that's like the entrance to the park. It's like a little map of the park. And it looks very, very abandoned, obviously, because the park is abandoned. But yeah, so he just like pushes on it and he finally opens it and starts to run in. And then what the lady does is that she picks up that combined fire extinguisher thing, and then this happens. Yeah, so then she literally burns the guest's beak. So yeah. It seems that the machine has combined these two items into this thing. It's like this gas combined with fire extinguisher, and it literally makes fire. So we're literally going to be using flamethrowers in this game. But yeah, so like the guest starts running down to get her, and yeah, so it seems that this machine can combine things and can to help you usually solve a puzzle or maybe stop the guest from going there. So yeah, this seems really cool. This seems like this is going to be the best Hello Guest game. No, Hello Neighbour game in the series. But yeah, so that was practically the end of the trailer, and it just says HelloGuestGame.com, June 13th. Yeah, June 13th is going to be the full reveal. So yeah, it seems that we will be using all of these different items and stuff like that. So yeah, that is the end of the trailer. So yeah, guys, that was the end of my trailer breakdown for the new Hello Guest teaser trailer. Now, if you want to see the full reveal trailer, it's going to be at TinyBuild's non-E3, non-press conference kind of live stream, and it is happening at June 13th in UK time for me at digital at like 10 p.m. No, not digital. Yeah, so it's happening because I'm in the United Kingdom. In the UK, it's happening at 10 p.m. So yeah, guys. So yeah, don't forget to miss. Don't forget. Oh my god. Don't forget to not miss out on the new Hello Guest reveal, which is happening June 13th. So yeah, that was it. So yeah, don't forget to go check it out, and I'll probably live stream my reaction to it. So yeah, guys, I'll see you all next time. Bye.